Hello, all my lonely watchers. The day has come for this! That's right, I'm back, folks, and today we're here with a product that's so big it can't fit on screen fully. Now, I got this for Christmas, so it's already taken out of the box because I'm filming this on like the 29th? Yeah, 29th. So, of course, I was too impatient to keep it in the box for those few days. But here it is, the Enma Blade. So we're just going to take a look at the box here. Again, this was for the Dreamlink function, which was introduced in Season 4 and the third game. And then this was also introduced in the third game and then the third movie, which coincided with it, which was the last mainline movie in Yokai Watch. So here it is. As you can see, it doesn't come with the Dream. You have to have that separately. But it does come with the Enma Blade and then the one medal. It has an NFC chip in the base of the Enma Blade, so it can read that it's the Dreamlink. We'll go over that in a minute. As you can see, there's the little logo for the third movie. The Double World Yan or something like that. I don't remember the title. On this side, maybe we're not going to show that side, but it's just like showing how the Dreamlink works and whatever. And then the other side is showing like it's compatible with Yokai Watch 3. And again, this is like huge. This box is huge. And I can't get the focus to work right. That's okay, because we don't need to see that. But it just says like the Yokai chip, and it says to buy the metal things, the metal medallions, I mean. And then other stuff about that. On the back of the box, you can see here, it also points out all the functions. It says you need to be on version 2 of the Yokai Watch Dream in order to use this. And it points out the functions. There's a button on it that you can press to make sounds, and then you can put on your Yokai Watch. So it works with standalone, or you can put on your Yokai Watch Dream and use the Dreamlink function to enhance it. And then it has the other Dreamlinks like the Yokai Bratsta and then other advertisements for what it can do and medals. And yeah, that's about it. I love the boxes for this stuff, so I'm gonna keep it. I might put it in the background of my videos, on my little sill back there. But here is the Enma Blade. As you can see, it's more of a dagger than a blade. As you can see, it's a pretty faithful recreation. It's the thing here, you put the Yokai Watch Dream on the speaker thing, the O symbol, and the fire, and the flames, and then 3 gems, and then the wisps and things, and it is a pretty faithful recreation. Again, it's more like a dagger than a sword, but that's something I can live with. I neglected to mention, but it also comes with the Enma Medal. So here it is. Right here. It's has a similar vein to what medal am I thinking of? I have all my Enma medals here. But it kind of reminds me of the hold on, found it. The 2021 medal of him with the little ball of energy. Well, I guess here it's fire and here it's whatever. But anyway, here's the QR code for that. If you want to scan it into Yokai Watch 3 or whatever. I think you can still do QR codes in 3, right? It's just because if you don't have the NFC 3DS, the new 3DS models, or don't have the NFC reader. I think they had an NFC reader you could buy, right, for the 3DS, for the older model, for like Amiibo and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so the Dreamlink function, for those of you who are unfamiliar, you could take your Yokai Watch Dream here, and there's a little button on the side here. Mine's kind of stuck because mine is old. But if you push it in and then you turn it clockwise a bit, it'll hit a point where it can't turn anymore. Then you can pull it out and you can separate it from its strap. You can put the strap aside. Then where it comes in here is if you put it like around this angle and you turn it, it connects to the Enma blade. So we'll look at that in a bit. This thing takes 2 AAA batteries, if I'm remember correctly. Yeah, it was 2 AAAs. There's an on switch here. So when you turn it on, it does that. There are a few sounds it can make. Again, there's a button here you can press that makes some sounds. But they're kind of short. Okay, sorry about that. A little interruption, but it just stopped working for some reason. And it was like freaking out. But now it's working. The sound, it sounds like it's weird for it to be short like that, but it's supposed to be. So then, what you do, again, like I demonstrated earlier, if you turn this on, it'll make that sound, showing that it's connected to the watch. That's how the sword knows that the watch is connected. Now, for the watch to know that the sword is connected, you have to press and hold the search button. And then it'll say Dreamlink. Hold on, real quick. Oh, this is a good time to show it detaching. And then once it detaches, it still thinks it's on there. But if you press and hold again, because it's not scanning the NFC there, it'll make that noise. That almost reminds me, we should probably put in the Enma Medals. So it's a loss. We'll do charge mode in a bit because it does a different charge mode sound when it's connected to the Enma blade. But yeah, disappointing that they use the same sound clip. Also, we got a loss. Aw. So let's take it out. Sorry, I forgot. I should usually like script these out a little bit so I don't forget stupid things like that. But anyway. And here we are. So, the main function is that when you put in the medals, it will do a new roulette now. So let's see that. So there's the roulette. Let me roulette that it does. Also, I forgot to mention, the sounds that the sword makes are now powered up. So they last longer and they're much cooler. And also, the roulette doesn't change if it's like a different yokai that's not Enma tribe. It's still the same thing. It'll just change to the new yokai's name. So if we test that out real quick, like we put in Dominion, we'll see it'll do a similar thing. And since this roulette is pretty much doesn't have a loss, we don't get to see the victory / loss, win / lose lines for special medals like Tommy that have them, which is a disappointment. But either way, Also, and then other medals like music medals and stuff work too. Any medal. And then, like, pretty much all that doesn't work is 2021 medals. Or, that's not the 2021 medal, that's the 2016 one. I meant, the pretty one's the only one that don't work. 2021 medals. But that's for obvious reasons. Now, let's put in Enma and skip that. And that's what happens when you press the button on it. It makes that sound. But you can also do charging mode on here. And it makes special sounds. Oh, was that not holding hard enough? Okay. Enma Medals. Another loss. Sad hours. So, yeah, that's pretty much the bulk of what it does. This is... I love this. I absolutely love this. This is a cool little collectible thing. It's like a replica of the sword. I just love it. And the Dreamlink function was amazing. I was glad to finally get my hand on one of these things. That being said, this is probably like an 8 out of 10 kind of thing. I'll have to find a place for this in my collection. This is probably one of my favorite pieces so far. And while we're here, I would like to go through my entire Enma collection as like a special little tribute to this. Because I have a lot of Enma medals. I think he's probably the yokai I have the most amount of medals for. So yeah, let's go through this real quick. Let's go through all the medals and arcs and stuff I have for him. You know, might as well for the video. It's only appropriate. So starting off, we have the 2016 Enma, the Enma U medal. This is the first medal we got of him. This is the first time he ever had a medal. Here, I like the artwork on this one and the general mold. I got this in a video a while back in an Enma medal lot. This one, I think, was $10. I bought it on my own. The Enma song medal, the Red Hot Unibakas. So yeah, I love this one. It's one of my favorites. To have an Enma song medal. I've always wanted the what's it called? The Shogunyan one, but the Shogunyan song medal, but those are like really expensive. Here is Enma Dream, the standard one, the one we just got that came with the Enma Burasta. Kokse Enma Dream, which was an exclusive to Yokai Watsuri Sukiyaki in Japan. I got this in that one Enma medal lot video I was talking about earlier that I got the original medal with. And then the other one, Enma and Yorari, I also got in that lot. I don't know how you could originally obtain him, these guys, but it is a cool little tribute to them. Enma and Yorari, one of my favorite dream medals I have. Actually, probably my favorite dream medal I have. And then two treasure medals. I forget which pack they were in, but treasure medals I also got in that lot of Enma Dayo and Zhao Kaira. So this one, which I believe I have a dupe of, where they're like working together, and then this one where they're fighting against each other. I think these are the Shadow Side ones. This was for Shadow Side, right? Pretty sure. See the Enma blade there. But yeah, the treasure medals are nice pieces of artwork. Here is the first Enma Dayo arc. which came exclusively with the release of Yokai Watch Forever Friends on DVD in Japan. So here it is, the black one. There were three others, and if you scan them all, you got a Whisper Coin in Yokai Watch 3. But two of them were Kyoro Oni, one being a Kyoro and the other a Stray. And then the other was a Nekomata one, and I forget where you could get that one. And then, of course, the two we got in the Forever Friends box video, the Zero Ox set. There's Shin, the son of Ancient Enma. And then Yasha Enma Ratsutsu. There's a Fire Yasha Enma, I forget the name in that pack, which I didn't get to get yet. But at least I got the one. I think I got up with quite a few dupes of him too, which is kind of disappointing. But I digress. Then we switched to K arcs, where we got this Enma Daio in K7. I got him in a video. I have a dupe of him, and I also I put it on a necklace. But here's my main copy. So here he is with the, again, just similar vibes to the 2021 medal and the Dream medal. Then, of course, Kakusei Enma. Couldn't have it without him. He's a Shogeki rare. You can see he has a little light there. Also in K7, there was Ancient Enma. He got an arc for the first time. It's K arc. I believe he got a Dream medal too, and it came with the Kakusei Enma breath, which is pretty rare nowadays. And then Enma Neko Matatabi. Again, I love this bugger. I'm glad I got him in K7. I got all the Enmas and nearly all the Enmas in that set. There was one I didn't get, and it was just one side was Enma, and the one chance side was Kakusei Enma. But I pretty much got all the main ones. Then there is this, the Dorox Enma arc. Actually, I should probably show the backs of all these. So here's the original Enma one with Forever Friends. I like the back of this, the one, the black and white artwork. Then Shin's, of course, which is just like a darker Shin. Yasha Enma Ratsutsu, which was like the dragon form that he took. One chance side for the K Enma, K Kakusei Enma, K Ancient Enma, and K Enma Neko Matatabi. And then, of course, the deluxe Enma arc with this like Oni casing, which you can lift up to see the stained glass style artwork, and I'm a sucker for this. And it's an ultra rare, of course. And then the other side, which is just like the normal design. Yeah, the screw is gonna make it look a bit tacky, but. And then, of course, the latest one to release, the 2021 medal, which released in September in a set. That's pretty much it. That's like every Enma medal I have, every piece of Enma memorabilia. He's the yokai I think I own the most amount of stuff for, which the rule of the yokai world is pretty much expected. But yeah, again, Blade is awesome, of course. And I'll be sure to check out the other Dreamlink items. So, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, my lonely watchers. Before I slice you. That didn't work out like I wanted.